A long time ago, I was in Burma. My friends and I were working for the local government. They were trying to buy the loyalty of tribal leaders by bribing them with precious stones. But their caravans were being raided in a forest north of Rangoon by a bandit. So we went looking for the stones. But in 6 months, we never met anyone who traded with him. One day, I saw a child playing with a ruby the size of a tangerine. The bandit had been throwing them away.
So why steal them?
Well, because he thought it was good sport, because some men aren't looking for anything logical, like money. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn.
Welcome to This Week in PPL, where we hunt the hero we deserve. This is week 4. Let's get on with it and start with the undefeated NPO Bashers versus Bacalao, Fritas, Piratas, Nata. You know, there was a moment when I thought the Bashers would finally fall, and at the hands of the Piratas no less, but...
No! No!
As if. For the Bashers, the key was big performances from running back DeMarco Murray, who scored 24, and wideout AJ Green, who picked up 28. For the Piratas, a great showing from Russell Wilson and wide receiver Antonio Brown were helpful, but running backs Matt Forte and Charles Sims, 4 and 1 point respectively, hurt them. Not as bad as the Kansas City Chiefs, who last week came up huge for the Piratas, while this week scored -4. The Bashers remain in first place with a 129-92.5 victory. Now, would the Cochrane Snake Eyes remain winless on the season after facing Buffalo Furacão? During the early game on Sunday, it didn't look like to be the case, but Furacão was poised to secure the win going into the Monday night game with a healthy lead and OBJ on the roster. But he only managed 3.5 points. QB Derek Carr delivered a healthy 31 points, and the Denver Broncos D team pulled in 16 for Furacão, but the fantasy gods have not been kind to the Snake Eyes, as their biggest performers were QB Matt Ryan, who picked up a whopping 43 points.
Oh, good for you!
And running back Isaiah Crowell with 21.5, except they were both on the bench.
I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it?
Furacão improves to 3-1 on the season with a 121.5 to 107 victory. Next up, Dak to the Future versus Six Gods. This was the closest matchup of the week, and Dak didn't make the mistake of benching their namesake this week as Preston, he scored a nice 21 points, but Big Ben picks up 44 points from the bench.
Are you professional or not?
Yikes. QB Blake Bortles scored a healthy 29 points for the Gods, while tight end Jordan Reed picked up 23.5. In the end, the Carolina Panthers' -1 resulted in a 116.5 to 111.5 loss for Dak. Finally, Sharp Street Papenmeyer faced off against the Screamin' Seagulls. This was going to be a challenging week for Papenmeyer, as they had 2 key players on a bye week, including QB Aaron Rodgers. Although Phillip Rivers filled in with a decent 22 points, and Michael Crabtree pulled in an excellent 29.5 in the flex position, it wasn't enough to defeat the Gulls, who benefited from running back Melvin Gordon's 20 points and a massive 42 points from Julio Jones, again from the flex position. With that, the Gulls move up to an even 2-2 on the season with a 123 to 106.5 win. That's it. Tune in again next week when I try to bring you another update with a mouthful of turkey on This Week in PPL.